On Tuesday, the World Health Organization revealed its findings from the special team's visit to the Chinese city of Wuhan, which was reportedly the epicenter and also the origin of coronavirus. But the Biden administration is not ready to buy what the WHO claims in its findings from Wuhan. So, what did the team find and how has the US responded to their findings? Well, you'll know all the answers in this special report. You're watching TV9 News, and I'm your host Deepak. Now, the team, which included experts from 10 different countries, has revealed its findings to the world's premier health agency. And on Tuesday, the WHO presented the revelations in a presser, and some of the key findings that the World Health Organization reported are: first, the World Health Organization team claimed that the virus came from an animal and not the Wuhan lab. So during the investigation, the team visited the Wuhan Institute of Virology and collected virus samples to detect the source of the outbreak. But the experts believe that such a leak would be improbable and dismiss the avenue for future studies or investigation. Second, the World Health Organization claimed that coronavirus was first transmitted to an animal from bats and then to humans. This was its second revelation, where it claimed that the pathway of the virus was first from a bat, then to the animals, and then eventually infecting the humans. Some of the animals they gave examples of were pangolins or bamboo rat. They even added that there could be a possibility that the virus spread to humans through a trade in frozen food products. Now, third observation or the third finding is that to back their second point, the team added that animals in the Huanan seafood market were susceptible to COVID-19 virus. And as claimed by a Dutch virologist, the team said that some animals like rabbit or bamboo rats and even pangolins were suspected to be susceptible to the virus. So till here, the third point, the team clearly establishes that the virus spread from animals and then to humans. And they also revealed that the animals in the Huanan meat market were susceptible to coronavirus. But in the fourth point, the team claimed that the virus did not emerge from that meat market. It seems like as if the World Health Organization is giving a clean chit to China, which is faced with the allegations that the virus emerged from a Wuhan lab. So the US administration has now claimed that it would send an individual team to scrutinize the WHO findings to know the real truth. Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary, spoke to the reporters and claimed that the administration was not involved in the planning or the implementation of the investigation and wants to take an independent review of its findings and the underlying data. So let's now go to an expert and find out what he thinks about the WHO's findings. So Dr. Sitesh Roy, now these findings certainly seem like China is probably getting a clean chit from the World Health Organization. So what do you have to say about that?
So, Deepak, the findings have suggested that there is no concern for a lab manufactured SARS-CoV-2 virus as the source of this pandemic, and the WHO team has essentially said that they believe that it is either through the bats or through the bats via the pangolins or other intermediary animals that the infection has come to humans, which leaves us in the same place as we were before, because China has denied having any wrongdoing from the very beginning. But as you can see, it is a bit too late to be doing such an investigation. So right from the very beginning, we know that there have been delays in the way this whole problem has been dealt with. And I believe that it has taken a lot of international pressure and coercion for this team to even visit China. There has been too much time in between. So I'm not saying that there was any wrongdoing, but I'm saying that if there was no reason for concern, then having the team in China do a preliminary search before inviting the WHO team is clearly raises questions in people's mind.
Also, doctor, a team of specialists from 10 different countries embark on a mission only to say it didn't emerge from a Wuhan lab. What about that claim?
As I mentioned previously, Deepak, I do believe that this team, though a very well qualified team, is a bit too late in trying to do what they've done. it's better late than never. Certainly, there will be a lot of scientific evidence that will come out of this that will help put some pieces of the puzzle together. But really, in terms of origin and source, I think any good scientist would agree that we would have needed access to studying the source, the cases, studying the people who got affected, where they got affected from, what their exposures were, done much more in real time rather than a whole year and a month later. So I agree with you that this is, as we would say, in some ways inconclusive, but leaves us in the same starting point that we were in, that this believes to have jumped from bats to possibly an intermediary host and then to humans, most likely through the animal markets, because clearly consuming such exotic animals for food is something that would lead to such an exposure for humans, whether it is through the live animal or the consumed animal, and certainly can lead to whatever problems we are facing in the world today. So, a lot to learn from all this, Deepak.
In fact, last year a scientist from the Wuhan lab had allegedly spoken out about a pathogen, but China eventually silenced him as well to avoid criticism from the rest of the world. If you guys have liked this piece of information that I've shared with you all today, please do drop in your comments, and also do not forget to like, share and subscribe to TV9 News on various social media platforms. Many thanks for watching.